G'day everyone. Today I wanted to talk to you about another SmallRig cage that I've been sent. A lot of people talk about the a6400 and they love the size of the camera and everything else, but a lot of people want something a bit more substantial to hold on to with a grip. So this is where this can be so advantageous, is to have one like this. And the one that I got sent from SmallRig has this lovely wooden handle, which I'll put on in a minute and show you how it all works. And it also, because I use Arca Swiss, this has Arca Swiss built in because it's actually an L bracket. So that's one of the beauties of this. So you no longer have to worry about putting on your normal Arca Swiss attachments on the bottom. And so that's one real great advantage. The other thing is it does move in and out too, which lets you use it for tethering, or if you want to put, say, HDMI leads in. So I'll show that when we put that together as well. But I thought I'd give you a look at how this is. It's very easy to put on and take off. So let's have a look at the unit itself. You can see it there. So it's got this lovely wooden handle that you've got on it through here, which is really nice. You can see too that it has on the bottom here, it's got your screwdriver attachment, and that's magnetic, so you can just put that in and out whenever you want to take that out. Which is nice as well. And it's got two screws. Now one screw is obviously to screw it into your camera. The other one is so you can move this part of the L bracket out, and that gives you access to the ports, and I'll show that when we start to use it shortly. Really nicely made, very, very light. It's all, I suppose it must be aluminium because it is very light, but it's very well made. Now this will fit the a6400 and the a6300, so I don't think it will fit the a6500. So let's put it on, and then I'll show it with it on. So to stick this on, all you do is basically stick it in like that. Now you then take out your screwdriver that you've got here, and you just screw that into the hole on the bottom. So it's very easy. And then you can obviously then, if you want to, just put the screw back in its magnetic holder. Now you have then got access to your battery, so you can take that in and out if you want to take that in and out. You can see there. So it comes out nice and easy. If I close that down. You can take the handle off too if you want to. There's a couple of screws inside here and just there actually, because the front's for the port, the front there. But you can just take these screws out if you want to take the handle off. Now there's also strap holders through here. So if you're looking through there, there is strap holders that you've got through here. As well as there, so you can add straps to this if you want to add straps. But the great part now is not only is this for using your L bracket, but you can also attach things to this as well. So it's great. It doesn't impede at all the screen at the back. So if you're looking at that, you can see there that it's not taking away from that screen at all, which is really nice too. Now, if you want to then, say, get to your ports, because at the moment it will open like that, but it's hard to get access sometimes if you're using tethering and things like that. So all you'll do is you can unscrew this, and then you can move that to wherever you want it to go. So you can see here that that's how it will come out. So then you've got full access if you want to get into those ports as well. But you can see that I have got full access. If I want to, say, get a HDMI lead, I can then put that like that. So you can see that it just connects without a problem like that, which is really nice. That will close still. So you've got full access to everything that you need. And it's really nice. And now the beauty of this is that now you've got this lovely handle that you can grab onto and hold onto, so it makes it much nicer to hold onto the camera in the beginning, which is lovely. It gives you that little bit of extra grip that you can see here, and it feels really nice in your hand, and it's made of this lovely wood material. And like I said, because I use it on an Arca Swiss, I'll show you that mounting in a second. Now, one of the other things that I do love though is, again, it doesn't help you if you have that issue with putting a microphone on. You're still going to lose here. So I am using this other device that I've reviewed before with SmallRig. You can just see here, this is the perfect accompaniment to this. So all I do is just simply attach this in. You can see I can access all of the controls still, but now it gives me the ability to stick that microphone. Say for instance I was doing vlogging, so it's facing back to me. I can just stick the mic in, and obviously push that into the port up the top, through there. Just open that up. I can stick that into the port through here. And then I've got a full vlogging setup that I can use as well, which is really nice. And that, therefore, if I want to, I can still access the screen. I've got to put that behind the screen, but I can still then access the screen, as you can see through here, if you look like that, which works really well. So it's a great system. It's really good. So let me show you mounting this onto the Arca Swiss, and I'll just show you how that works. Okay, so with this, then obviously if you want to, it'll only go on one way, but then all you do is just simply slide that into your Arca Swiss attachment, and then the camera's held down. Now if you did then want to go portrait, you can just screw it in the other way, tighten it up again, and it's again all there. So there's no attachments that needed, it's all built into the L plate. Overall, really fantastic little system. In fact, I'm keeping this on my a6400 permanently because I think it's just such a good solution. Really well made, fits beautifully all around, looks really nice if you're looking at it. Like I said, I think it looks almost like it's part of the whole system, particularly with this SmallRig adapter here. It comes with a screw that I attach into the top. I just took that off so I could show you how I attach that so that it doesn't move. If you did want quick access and you wanted to put a flash on there, well obviously you don't need to screw this in. You could just leave it off like that, and then you can put it back on again when you want to access it. Let's have a look at this SmallRig website. Now I would appreciate it if you bought it through the link that I've got down below, because it does support the channel. And so if you go to that, we'll just take you to the SmallRig website. From there, you'll have to look up the numbers that I'll show you below, and I'll stick all the numbers down below. So if we look at the website here, so it's the SmallRig L bracket for the Sony a6400 and a6300, so it will work on both of those cameras. And the number is just called APL2331. There are other components you can get as well. You can get the cold shoe if you want to add that to the side, and you can see that's what they're doing here with the microphone. You can also get a HDMI cable if you want to so your cable won't fall out as well. And there's also articulating heads that you can get too, that if you want to put monitors and things like that on there. Just to show you through quickly, so that's the main setup there. That shows you how the bit on the side of the L bracket can come out. That's just showing you the underneath. That's where you screw it into the camera. That's the magnetic screwdriver that comes with it, and that's just the screw where you can raise this in and out. That's just another view from the side, so you can see the mounting points that are there. That's showing you this HDMI clamp that you can see that attaches onto the side there if you want to make sure that doesn't fall out. And that there is just showing another component, and I'll explain that in a minute. And this is just how the two of them fit together if you want to fit it onto the camera portrait and landscape that I showed you just before. So it's a great little L bracket, and you don't need anything else as long as you're using Arca Swiss. The other part that I showed you is this. Now this is the SmallRig. Let me just move this down a little bit. This is the SmallRig cold shoe relocation plate, and it is for the a6300 or the a6400. And you can see that it locates your cold shoe over to that side, which is really nice if you want to put things like the microphone on that I showed before, and that was the setup that I used in that scenario. So that is BUC2317. So they're the parts that you need. Apart from that, any questions, leave them down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And I'll see you all soon for the next video. Bye for now.